All right, we got some Rick James in the house up in here. Super freak! That's what you're learning. Bam! I am Finbar Bass. Don't forget to click on my little video tutorials that I have right down there. Those are not on YouTube. They're just for you. And let's roll right up into some Super Freak. Okay, so what you're doing here is you are starting on the 5th fret of the A string, followed by the 3rd fret, and then the 2nd. And then the open A string. Just like that, very simple. So 5th, 3rd, 2nd, open. Just like that. Sometimes I will do a little hammer-on into it. So I'll go from the 3rd into the 5th and the hammer-on. Just like that. Or, of course, instead of hitting the open string, you can hit the 5th fret of the E, which is the same note. Then what you're going to do is you're going to hit the open E, and then the 3rd fret of the E. So it's going to look like this. Then you're going to hit the 2nd fret of the A string, followed by the open A. So that entire progression. Now, what I'm detecting when I listen to this is the first time he plays it like that, and then the next time you're going to play. So instead of playing the open E and then the 3rd fret of the E, you're going to be playing the 2nd fret of the A instead of the open E, which is that's the 5th, and then you're going to play the 3rd fret of the E. So it's just a little tiny variation to mix it up there. So for the next part, when he's singing "She's Alright," you're going to hit some octaves here. You're going to start on the 1st fret of the E and then hit the 3rd fret of the D, right? And then you're going to move that same pattern up to the 3rd fret of the E, which means your other note is going to be on the 5th fret of the D. And then you're going to stop right on the 5th fret of the E string. Real slow. And he does that 3 times. Sometimes I'll put a couple other notes in there. When you're on the 1st fret, sometimes it sounds like. So what I'm doing there, instead of just playing 1 note there, I'm playing 2. Just like that. Then when they're on that break right there, right after that, you're going to hit the 5th fret of the E string, or you can hit the open A, or this. Then what he does is, just for a second there, he hits the 2nd fret of the D string. Right? And you'll remember that from the song if you listen to the song. Before he goes into the 1st fret of the E, which is your next note, and then the open E. And then back into the. Just like that. Getting a little bit super freaky up in here. Up in the bass area. Rick James, Super Freak. Thank you so much for listening. I am Finbar Bass. Please don't forget, click on those little videos right down there in the YouTube clicker box. That gives you some Inner Sanctum videos that are not on YouTube at all. Some bass lessons, 3 of them in total. You can also listen, or you can click on my little Finbar Bass clicker right up there, which will get you onto my channel subscription, and it's free. You can also do that. Other than that, thank you so much for listening, and have fun with that one.